Magandang umaga, narito ang mga balita mula sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo. Ito ang Eagle News International Filipino Edition. Ngayon ay Huwebes, Hulyo 25, 2019. Sa ating headlines. Boris Johnson nagwagi bilang Prime Minister ng United Kingdom. $140 million na halaga ng amphetamine na diskubre ng Australian authorities sa van na nakabanggaan ng isang police car. Finnish company na UPM itutuloy ang plano mag-invest ng mahigit sa $3 billion sa pagtatayo ng pulp plant sa Uruguay. Ako po si Ben Bernaldez, ang inyong magiging tagapagbalita. Sa detalye ng mga balita. Nanalo si Boris Johnson bilang bagong Prime Minister. Nangako naman si Johnson na iaalis niya ang United Kingdom mula sa European Union. Mayroon o walang Brexit deal sa katapusan ng Oktubre. Panoorin natin ito.
Thank you, Cyril. Thank you, Charles. Thank you very much, Brandon, for a fantastic, well-organised campaign. I think it did a lot of credit, as Brandon has just said, to our party, to our values, and to our ideals. But I want to begin by thanking my opponent, Jeremy. By common consent, an absolutely formidable campaigner and a great leader and a great politician. Jeremy, in the course of 20 hustings, 20 hustings or husting-style events, it was more than 3,000 miles, by the way, it was about 7,000 miles that we did crisscrossing the country. You've been friendly, you've been good-natured, you've been a font of excellent ideas, all of which I propose to steal forthwith. And above all, I want to thank our outgoing leader, Theresa May, for her extraordinary service to this party and to this country. It was a
Samantala, very proud umano ang tatay ni Boris Johnson na si Stanley Johnson sa pagkakapanalo nito bilang bagong Prime Minister ng United Kingdom. Halo-halong emosyon naman ang naramdaman ng Londoners. Tunghayan natin ito.
I'm very proud. That's fine by me. I'll stick with what I don't think. What is the Prime Minister? The Prime Minister is primus inter pares. First among equal. And honestly, the one thing a Prime Minister has to do is to get other people to do the work. And I'm sure Boris could make a good shot at that.
So I am sure we will get Brexit. I hope it will be the 31st of October, but nobody can be sure.
140,000 people have voted for someone to be our leader when we have 60 million people in our country that should have the say on who our leader is.
I don't know, this country's gone crazy. They have gone absolutely crazy to elect this man who is a liar, a cheat, a misogynist. He's just everything bad.
Na investigasyon sa pakikialam ng Russia, tinawag ni US President Donald Trump si Robert Mueller na angry, conflicted, biased, leader of dirty and corrupt witch hunt. Subalit na natili si Mueller na tahimik sa kanyang isinasagawang investigasyon. Ang dating FBI Director at Justice Department Criminal Investigator ay hinangaan sa US Capitol's judicial circles para sa kanyang pagiging matatag na hindi nagpapatalo sa political pressure at mga pag-atake. Subalit muling nasubok ang kanyang reputasyon sa kanyang pagharap sa dalawang magkahiwalay na komite sa US House of Representatives upang sagutin ang mga tanong ukol sa investigasyon at sa 448 na hinaing report na naproduce. Mula pa noong 2012 ay pinangunahan ni DEA Special Agent Ray Donovan ang investigasyon sa Sinaloa cartel na nagresulta sa pagkakaaresto ni Mexican drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman na hinatulan ng life imprisonment noong nakaraang linggo.
I don't think many people believe that we could capture him because here it is, this myth that he was almost untouchable. And we believe, though, and I say we because there was a team of people that absolutely believed that if we put everything together and we pursued him relentlessly, we would capture him. So the Sinaloa cartel still controls the vast majority of drug distribution, illicit drug distribution markets in the United States, but cartel New Generation is equally, if not more powerful today than ever before. The drug lord that we want to capture the most is RCQ, Rafael Caro Quintero. Because of him, Kiki Camarena, DEA agent, was killed in 1985. And until he's apprehended, DEA will not stop.
Muling binatikos ni US President Donald Trump ang apat na Democratic Congresswoman. Pangunahing tinawag ni Trump bilang total lunatic si Representative Rashida Tlaib sa kasagsagan ng kanyang talumpati sa Washington, D.C.
The agenda of the radical left is one of division, discord, and demolition. You know, when I see her running and ranting and screaming like a total lunatic, this is what we're dealing with. You can never have a country with values like that. Just look at it. There's no reasoning. The language she uses. I mean, she was throwing a certain F-bomb, right? Do we know the F? She was throwing that out about the presidency and about the president. It's just such a sad thing to see how low have we gone.
Ang iba pang mga balita sa pagbabalik ng Eagle News International Filipino Edition.
Health is our most important. Problems or incurable diseases, you can visit Manila Beijing Medical Associated Incorporated, located at 843B Sabino Padilla Street, Binondo, Manila.
Net25 is now available on OSN, the largest entertainment network in the Middle East and North Africa. Watch your favorite Net25 shows on OSN Channel 725, same day as the Philippines. Net25 shows live and on demand, anytime, anywhere, or any mobile device on OSN Play.
Agila Balita, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 7:30 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga.
Nadiskubre ng Australian authorities ang nasa $140 million na amphetamines matapos bumangga ang isang van na pagmamayari ng pinaghihinalaang takas na kriminal sa kasaysayan ng mga sasakyan ng mga pulis. Panoorin natin ito. Labing-dalawang sibilyan ang nasawis sa kasagsagan ng pag-atake ng hinihinalang mga miyembro ng Islamist-rooted ADF militia group sa Northeastern Department Republic of Congo.
Vers 19h, nous avons été alertés par un de nos leaders, c'était un des pasteurs. Et à cette occasion, nous-mêmes, nous avons appelé les autorités militaires pour qu'ils puissent vérifier de quoi il s'agissait. Et du coup, on a compris qu'il y avait déjà incursion de l'ennemi. Et fort malheureusement, l'ennemi a réussi à tuer 9 personnes de notre commune. Nous sommes en train de penser que peut-être l'ennemi voulait aussi s'approvisionner en médicaments, mais comme il y avait déjà une équipe militaire, et c'est cette équipe qui a fait quand même, qui a arrêté l'assaut que...
Walipiga masasi mingi.
Mingi. Hatuna soda Mungu. Hatuna. Amechunga raia na mali yake kukumbeka kuwa raia.
Gouvernement tunaona hawajali watu, hawajali population. Au si population tutangalia cha kufa. Tumeteseka kutosha. Tukuna kufisha kila siku hawajali kusema hata watafuatilia, hawajali kusema watakamata mameziri kumaliza ile mafenomeno. Alors si population tutasensibilize wengine, tunaangalia cha kufaa, na tumeteseka sana.
Nananatili pa rin sa Mexico ang 70 migrante na nireject ng Estados Unidos upang hintayin ang kanilang political asylum process upang makabalik na ng Honduras.
Se van hoy entre 70 y 80. Depende mucho de la situación de los menores o de familias o de mujeres que vayan vulnerables. Ahí eso ven a la hora de estar acomodando a la gente. Va de Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador. Son la gentecita que va y pues es el sexto camión que sale con migrantes a regresar a su lugar de origen. Hay gente que dice, nosotros vendimos todo, nosotros dejamos todo, nosotros soltamos todo y ahora vamos pues tristes, desilusionados, desesperados, desanimados, porque vamos a volver allá sin nada más. Sin en cambio, voy con vida, voy con mi familia y sé que puedo volver a empezar otra nueva oportunidad.
Bueno, porque pensamos que es lo mejor. Aquí creo que no se va a hacer nada. Si creo que es así, es una mentira.
Porque cuando yo salí de mi país, Honduras, mi deseo era poder cruzar el territorio norteamericano. Desgraciadamente, pues no lo pudimos lograr.
ang ibang mga balita sa aming pagbabalik.
Mga isyung panlipunan. Mga isyung pampolitika. Tatalakayin, lilinawin, kasama ang mga batikang komentarista, Congressman Dante Marcoleta at Jen Sobartiaga sa Ganang Mamamayan. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga.
Watch your favorite Net25 shows on OSN channel 725, same day as the Philippines. Watch your favorite Net25 shows live and on demand anytime, anywhere on any mobile devices on OSN Play.
Tips time for parents. Encourage kids to do pretend play. Pretend play is so much fun. Transportation to faraway places. Kids can pretend to
Agila Balita, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 7:30 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga.
Inanunsyo na ng kumpanyang UPM na mag-i-invest ito ng mahigit sa $3 billion upang magtayo ng pop plant sa Uruguay, na siyang kinikilalang biggest investment ng kumpanya. Pinaplano itong simulan sa second half ng 2020.
This investment is the biggest company has ever made. I think it's biggest also the forestry sector in Finland has ever made. And thirdly, I think it's also the biggest investment made here in Uruguay. The highly competitive mill investment is $2.7 billion and it will grow UPM's current pulp capacity more than 50%.
Nagsara ng mataas ang Tokyo stocks habang napaulat na isasagawa sa susunod na linggo ang face-to-face US-China talks para sa trade agreement. Tumaas ang Nikkei 225 index ng 0.41% o 88.69 points sa 21,709.57. Habang ang mas malawak na Topix index ay umangat ng 0.40% o 6.27 points, mataas sa 1,575.09. Pangungunahan umano ni U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer ang delegasyon sa China sa susunod na linggo upang ipagpatuloy ang negosasyon. Sa Almeria, kung saan kilalang large-scale industrial farming ng Spain, ay tinatangkilik na ng mga magsasaka ang paggamit ng organic pest control upang puksain ang mga peste sa pananim. Panoorin natin ito.
Every morning, Antonio checks that his peppers have survived the night and haven't been attacked by parasites. Pesticides were the tried and tested method for fighting pests. But since 2007, Antonio has been using natural pest control, small bags of insects that eat the parasites that threaten his crop.
Los insectos trabajan siempre.
Insects are constantly working. You let them go one day and they work all day, all week, all month. How does it work? Well, there is a kind of symbiosis between the plant and insects, which means that the plant produces more and more and gets healthier, as does its immediate environment.
Antonio's pesticide-free peppers are found in the middle of a plastic sea, 30,000 hectares of greenhouses bordering the Mediterranean, a notorious symbol of large-scale industrial agriculture. 2.5 million tons of tomatoes, cucumbers, courgettes, peppers, and aubergines grow here year-round. Since 2007, insecticide use has decreased by 40% in the province of Almeria. Faced with growing insecticide resistance and mounting consumer pressure, farmers in the region are increasingly avoiding chemicals. French agricultural giant In Vivo has invested 15 million euros to create a biofactory in the heart of the plastic sea, raising billions of mites to be released against parasites.
The objective is to produce 100,000 billion insects to be able to supply these markets and achieve a turnover of more than 10 million euros in 1 year.
For environmental associations, pesticide-free pest control is a positive step forward, though some concerns remain to be addressed.
It is an agricultural practice that, even if it is more ecological, does not respect the natural rhythms of production, the natural rhythms of fields, the natural rhythms of agriculture. It does not respect the biodiversity of the soil, and still requires a series of certified agrochemical products, pesticides and fertilizers.
Ecologists recommend organic farming practices as they reduce pesticide use, but with only 2,000 hectares of certified crops, organic farming represents less than 7% of the crops in the plastic sea.
Mga manggagawa sa Japan, mas mahaba ang office hours kaysa sa mga empleyado. Pero para maiwasan ang traffic sa mga susunod na Olympics, mayroong mensahe ang mga otoridad. Stay at home.
In addition, we are also promoting our Smooth Biz campaign for the Games. These are a series of measures aimed at establishing new working styles, including telework, staggered working hours, and changes to transportation management to reduce and distribute traffic volume.
始めたきっかけはまず社長うちの代表がオリンピック2020のオリンピックと今年2019年のワールドカップのラグビーそれがあるのでなかなか家から出れないんじゃないかが逆に皆さんがお家にいてくれると LINE とか Skype で連絡を取り合うことができるので安全な状況でお仕事しているなっていうのが分かればもうそれで十分だなと思います。
Ang kabuuan ng mga balita mula sa iba't ibang bansa. Ito ang Eagle News International Filipino Edition. Sa pangalan ng mga bubuo sa Eagle News Service, ako po si Ben Bernaldez and I am 1 with 25. Susunod na ang Agila Balita.